Oh yeah. So okay. So same. I was talking to someone about mountain biking. They went mountain biking for Memorial Day, and it reminded me of this principle that I was taught mountain biking once, and I apply it to skiing. But if you're mountain biking, you never look like right in front of your wheel to know where you're going. You look like 10 feet ahead of your path, and your mind just subconsciously fills in. I mean, you're seeing it, but you're focused on the 10 feet ahead and everything else is filled in. So like rocks, same thing with moguls. You're just going pow, 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 pow. And same thing with like going down a freaking mountain trail.
Well, yeah, because
you're like
it's
dodging the rocks and all that
scrolling,
stuff. Yeah.
but you're like going, your brain is scrolling ahead of it. And
yeah,
like,
and I
and
assume
then like
it's
telling
the same,
your feet where they are.
Yeah, it's probably also the same with Guitar Hero, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, the same with, I'd
Dance
say it's
Revolution.
the same in life. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, it's the grand metaphor for life, of course.
Definitely for Guitar Hero, and definitely for like Dance. Any of those things were like a Parappa the Rapper. I think you could probably use the same technique.
Wow,
hey, like that.
I don't think I've thought of him since it was out. Holy cow!
Hell yeah,
Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper. I think I played one time,
my gosh.
but like, yeah, man. Here's my favorite thing about your eyeballs filling in the gaps, right? Did you know that every time you move your eyes, like you shift them to like look at another thing, your fucking eyeballs shut off? They turn off. I've heard and this. Your brain just
fills it in.
Like continues putting in starts assuming shit. Your brain like essentially runs a simulation
like, this is the
of the world in between where you were focused and where you're going to focus. Otherwise, it would look like somebody swinging around a fucking movie camera all the time every time you, like, shifted your vision, and you'd throw up all over yourself.
Oh, thanks, evolution.
Brains are super helpful. 45 years ago, Jim Davis burst into the universe of Cosmic Orange Oracle. We have been focusing on various parts of it and assuming what would come next for years.
Yeah, straight from the brain. Come join us as we plumb the depths of these 3 panels like the spider-hating, lasagna-loving tarot cards that they are. This is Mystic
Lasagna.
Brainzania.
Yes, Mystic Brainzillas. I love it. Happy Monday, Paul.
Happy Monday, Alex.
Dude.
It feels good.
Like, the fact that, like, we're talking about now that, like, your brain is straight up and... Is it an oracle that way, or is it, like, a reverse oracle? How does that work? If it's, like... It's not seeing the future, but it's, like seeing the middle...
I would say that it is not necessarily the Oracle, capital T, capital O, from the Matrix. It is the architect in the chair with all the screens.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Filling
and
it
it's
in.
like
beep, boop, boop, bop, boop, boop, beep.
Yeah, and it's like got a soft focus going on all the time, and just like
it's got the bird's eye view.
Yeah, which is cool, as opposed to your eyes, which just have a person's eye view.
Yeah, your eyes always have the eyes view normally,
and your nose that's just like, where's the lasagna?
Yeah, and your mouth is like, layers. Is that ricotta?
Give me some of that goodness, man. How are you living on this fine? What moguls are you jumping these days?
Well, I'll tell you. I think that I'm going a little too fast, and I think that I want to stop and look at the things in between. I want my eyes to do that thing where you're staring, and then like everything starts to kind of change colors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, you would
where
like
you're
to
in one spot.
You'd like to magic eye reality right now, as opposed to mogling reality. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mogling it hard, and it all kind of is starting to blend, and that's scary because it makes time go faster.
If you can do both of those at the same time, though, right, aren't you essentially... I guess that's just time travel. If you've got, like, a soft focus, and then you're just letting your like feet go where your brain's telling it to go, and you're just like,
yeah, that's cool.
the very definition of letting go and letting God, or Jesus taking ye oldie wheel. It's just like soft focus with your heart and your eyes, and just like run as fast as you can.
Yeah, which is how we also recommend you listen to this podcast.
Yeah,
as well.
Fucking 8x speed.
Yeah,
while you go jogging with your eyes closed.
Yeah. Just let him unfocus and then sprint. Yeah. Yes.
God, the confidence you have to have in your feetses.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, the machine. You've got your skis, you got your mountain bike, you've got your Guitar Hero plastic shredding axe. It's your bod. You got to make sure that bod's in shreddable shape.
Yeah, we were talking about it's like doing reps, right? Like we were talking about playing the guitar and stuff before we got into the mountain biking and brain filling analogy. But like that's having, when you want that confidence in your body, right? So that you can just right? So you can turn yourself over to like the universe. I mean, I think about this acting all the time, right? You learn the blocking and you learn the words, and then you just fucking wind yourself up and like let her rip. And then you're like, all right, now I just have to like lock into like what the universe wants me to do. And and that's,
riding the bike.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Learning guitars, like just ripping guitar scales over and over again, so that when you're on stage at Woodstock and you've put all that LSD into your headband and shit is gone soft focus and it's nothing but colors.
Is that what happened with Jimmy? He did LSD in his headband?
There's no way you didn't know this. Yeah.
I have no idea.
His whole deal, like what he would do at live performances is he would just put a bunch of LSD on his headband.
What?
And the urban legend is that he would like put nicks in his forehead. That he would like professional wrestler, like he would do like
what?
Not like big
a little
deep
razor,
ones, just like
a
little tiny
razor.
nicks. Yeah. But I think even if you just like sweated it in, like, it would get in your fucking eyeballs or
just
something, right?
Skin contact, I think, will get it in there, right?
Right. Yeah, I think so. So that like, yeah, and also think about like he's just slapping LSD right on his third eye. Like,
oh my gosh,
just
that's
right.
insane.
It's like the
Going
psychotropical
the
equivalent of a fucking adrenaline shot to the heart, right? It's just like,
whoa,
pow. Take this in your third eye. Yeah, and that's why he would just like,
wait, that's incredible.
That's why he would just like his like live solos on like Are You Experienced like are so far out and cool. Whoa. But Frank Zappa's are just as sick, and he was just concentrating really hard. So
yeah, he was just trying to find that note.
Yeah, he was searching.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, like, but on either way, you've got somebody that's just like done the drills so much that like at a certain point, Frank's just staring at his hand, letting it do a thing, and Jimmy's just like,
best.
Much like Jim Davis writes Garfield comics, just like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just eyes rolling back, printing out his mouth. That is kind of a magical moment too. Like, I never ran enough to feel it, but I never ran enough to like get to know the feeling, but I definitely have felt in my 1 year of track in high school, and then running outside of that too. Just when the legs are moving, and you're just kind of like, oh, look at that, and they're just like, dish, 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 dish. And you just kind of look down and you're like, oh, I've been doing this for a while.
Hiking before.
Oh, definitely with hiking.
We might have talked about it on this show when we like climbed a like mellow peak. We ate a bunch of mushrooms and then walked up a mountain to watch the sunset with Adam Phillips and co. a couple months ago. And then we were turned around and came down, and the moon was crazy bright, and there was tons of moonlight. And I basically sprinted down a mountain. Like, it was nuts. I was jumping off of stuff, and I was just absolutely locked into the universe. And my friends were like, hey, Alex, you need to slow down. I was like, the world doesn't want me to slow down. It needs me to fucking shred this thing. And like, I mean, just like my feet knew where they were going. They had learned the trail on the way up, and I was just fucking, it was great.
Hell yeah. Just kicking off trees.
Straight up kicking off trees. And I was like, oh, this like little rock face is covered in leaves. You just, grinding it.
Whoa. You grinded that stuff, Tony Hawk style?
No shit. This is I want to say one of the better 40 minutes of my life. Just like like keyed in. Like,
holy shit.
Just absolutely like no fear, but also no ego. No like look at how cool I am. Just like wee. Just like absolutely like just locked in.
Oh my gosh! So you Tony Hawked the mountain, basically.
Yeah. My brain filled in the gaps. I've magic-eyed that fucking descent. That's what I did.
That's beautiful.
But also it was fast. You know what I mean? Like you said, it makes time go really fast. You just blink and it's over, and you're like, oh dang.
Yeah, but
that was fun. Yeah. Well, speaking of blinking and it's over, should we get in on some Garfield before it's too late?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think anything's happening to Garfield anytime soon. I just thought,
I hope not.
We only have so much time together now, in this instance, on this podcast.
And with you, dear listener, thank you for joining us on this Garfield podcast.
Hey, thanks for being here. This Garfield podcast, which it clearly is, with all this talk about mushrooms and third eyes and guitar solos. Yeah. Garfield the cat is the next thing you think of, right?
Oh, obviously. And also the field with a capital F, the great source of the universe that we get our powers from all the time. And Jim Davis is the conduit.
Hells yeah. That's where we're at. So we're just going to magic eye a Garfield comic strip right now. Are you ready?
I am very ready. Let's
I
want to look at Garfield. I want to see what he's doing. I want to see if he's sleeping, if he's kind of just meditating on an infinity table. I want to see if John's about to come in and say something dumb. I want to see if Odie's got his big old alien tongue hanging out of his mouth, his neck mouth. I want to see if friggin' Nermal's up there. I bet Nermal's coming. I don't know. I can't make predictions. I think that the field will show us what it wants to show us. Random comic.
Hell yeah. It's literally just Garfield.
It's just Garfield. Thanks, the field
was like, how about you chill out, Paul? You can't get everything all at once. It's literally just like, hey, dude, what? Like, it's Garfield sleeping in a chair is all I can see. That's my soft focus on the strip right now.
Yeah.
You were like, what if everybody from everything comes in and does exactly the thing that they're known for doing all the time? And the field was like, what if we fucking sit and chill and look at stuff for a second?
Yeah. What if we look between the gaps, Paul? Just chill out.
Yeah, hell
and we are. Garfield is max chill right now.
This is great. I love this. This is 1982. Garfield's sitting in the fucking mellowest ass fuchsia and periwinkle shadowy, like I guess the den.
Oh, it's beautiful. And he's in a 82 chair. He's a 1982 chair right now. So he's a big boy. He's a big boy. The
it's
TV
one of those things where
is a lot bigger too.
Yeah, either John has built a tiny little cat-sized living room in his house, or sometimes when no one's looking, Garfield's the size of a man.
Yeah, yeah. I really think and hope that it's the latter. I really do.
I think it has to be. I don't think there's any chance that that's not the way John lives. I mean, we have seen John put a lasagna and a fucking candlestick holder. What's the word that I want?
Wait,
not menorah. In between that, candelabra.
Oh yeah, because it was like
had three.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn candlestick. It's a full-on ass candelabra.
It's a candelabra. And you know what's probably at the bottom of those candles? Bulbashés.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look it up. It's the little glass thing that catches all the wax. Boom! Bulbashé flex.
That was an incredible flex. Our friend of the pod and Missing Sock podcast member Becca Stokes is like, I wonder if she knows what a bulbashé is. I'll have to ask her.
So.
We did a couple bonus episodes of a podcast called Sniff This, where we just talked about scented candles.
Oh my gosh! Please.
It was pretty great.
I remember.
It's on the Patreon still, which is now
beautiful.
The Child's Play Patreon. But yeah, man. Bulbashé. Fuck. I'm all messed up now. I want to call people. I just want to talk about
candle. You got to tell everyone.
I want to do candle facts. The new segment on this show.
That's all I got. That's literally my only one. Bulbashés.
Yeah. Well, Becca Stokes owns 2 wick trimmers, and she has a favorite. So.
Oh my gosh! All right, yeah, we got to call. I got to call her right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get her on the line.
Becca,
Where's our intern? Where's our intern, Alex?
Becca, have you heard about this fucking candle accoutrement that is also a Pokemon? Bulbashay?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely an evolution of a Bulbafay.
My Bulbasaur kicked so much ass that now it just stands there and holds my wax.
Collects wax. Yo, check this out. Got a Bulbashay right here.
Holy shit! Oh, are those the Bulbashays? Are the things that you like? Is that what I was always holding in church whilst singing Silent Night?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like a paper Bulbashay.
Wow. Oh no,
Yeah.
plastic at the Westminster Presbyterian Church.
Oh,
buddy.
damn. All right. Okay.
Spare no expense for the celebration of the birth of our Lord and Savior.
Jeez. All right. Freaking
I did it in Connecticut.
high rollers. Jeez.
Yeah, rolling in it down in Rome, Georgia. Yeah, man. So here Garfield is in his man-sized chair. Panel 1 is very, like, he is soft-focused, right? He is soft-focused as fuck.
Yeah. He's chilling with a capital C, baby. He's chillaxing. Right now.
And relaxing and maxing, maybe? Nah, not any of that shit. Just straight chillax.
Yeah, he's chillaxing. His lids are, well, actually, I take it back. I was going to say that they're super low, but they're actually characteristically probably classic Garfield.
Yeah, I'd say the median lid droopage. Yeah, for a Garfield.
Yeah. He's looking at a TV on the right-hand side of the panel. TV's big. TV's gray. Normally it's brown, I think.
TV is maybe a microwave.
Yeah, it's maybe a microwave. It's maybe like an old 50s robot.
If this strip were from 2020, it'd be an air fryer and not a television that he was looking at for sure, right?
Oh,
that dial, it looks like my air fryer.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Garfield's just staring, waiting for his air-fried lasagna.
Yeah, an air fryer with a radio antenna on it, though. I love that's how you can tell it's 80s as fuck. It's got the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just like there. I mean, the soft focus as he gets, man. He's just sort of propped up on one elbow, like letting whatever's coming out of the portal come at him, right? We're talking about open our third eyes and shit and like soft focusing and like that's really what it is your brain's like there's a portal, right, in between like what you're focusing on and what's actually happening.
And you can never really like truly know where the reality is.
No, everything in between's a hologram. It's just a simulation. Yeah, man. And that's
let's get Elon Musk in here.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got to keep an eye on him. when you switch to focus, there's no telling where he goes.
That's very true.
The second panel, Garfield just takes a big old yawn, man. Just fat one, right?
Yep. Ears back, too. That's when you know that it's like a deep yawn. He's got ears back, eyes closed, hand over the mouth just to cover it up, even though no one's there. He's being polite.
Way to go, Garfield.
Yeah.
But also nothing extra on the yawn. It's a yawn. It's a straight text yawn. God.
Yeah.
It's like that. Exactly the one that you just did.
It's such a good yawn that it like got me. Just reading the word yawn, just primal yawned me. Brought me back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Yeah. No period or exclamation point. Jesus Christ. Punctuation.
Yawn.
That's the word I want. Yeah, yawn. It just happens. But it is audible. It's not a thought bubble. And then panel 3. It looks like he's heading down off of the tiny seat or taking his large body off the normal seat.
Oh, yeah, he's out of there.
And he says,
"You know you're getting older when your favorite late night show is the 6 o'clock news." Garfield.
This is the boomeriest shit I've ever heard. He's also 4 at this point.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? Yeah, exactly. He is just about to explode onto America.
God. Yeah,
like this is before the specials really kick off.
Pre-specials, it's like Garfield merchandise everywhere. Yeah. You know you're getting older when your favorite late night show is the 6 o'clock news. I mean, talk about that's it, time going too fast, right? He needs a break. It's like all I can handle. Like, and like that's the crazy entertainment, the wackadoo off the wall shit. It's all I can take is the 6 o'clock news. I feel that way all the time. Yeah. You know you're getting older when your favorite late night show is TikTok at 4:30 p.m.
Heyo. Or the New York Times mini crossword puzzle.
I solved 9 clues and I'm fucking out. I'm done.
Yeah, easy.
Wordle. Yeah. Do you do your Wordle still?
No, I mean I started and I legitimately, I'm just going to be totally transparent. I've only done 4 in my life.
Word.
But you know what? They were fun. And I started back up again yesterday.
They're like, they're like 5 minutes of fun, I guess. You know, It was a weird thing for a minute where everybody in the world was like, got the Wordle in 3 today.
Yeah.
And I look at Facebook for approximately 10 minutes every day, if that. I just like scroll through to make sure nobody's saying anything particularly crazy. And that I know, like, just so if to make sure I don't need to give my mom a call, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And people are still posting their goddamn Wordle scores. Like,
wow.
Like religiously. Wow.
I mean, you can get a rundown of your stats and everything. I think one of my favorite things is if you go to, I think the website is just Hordle. It's HORDLE. And I want to say that it's .com, but it might be .org.
You get 6 chances to found a horde to get an army to ride behind you so that you can pillage the countryside.
I mean, it's close.
You can ask 6 questions. Do you guys want to pillage the countryside? No. Damn. What else motivates a horde? Are you guys full of ethnically based hatred? Oh, shit. A horde.
You're getting close. You're getting, well, not closer, but like word.
Right letters, wrong spots.
You're basically, all right, get this. You get 5 guesses to guess the word horse. And it's just horse every time.
It's a horse always.
But it's a whole Wordle game like designed on a website. It's beautiful. It's just called a Hordle, and you have 5 chances to guess the word horse.
To guess horse?
Or 6, I guess. Whatever Wordle is, 6, I think. Yeah. Yeah, shout out Hordle. Big fan.
So there's something about an unlosable game that you play anyway.
Oh,
that's just
gorgeous.
Beautiful, right? Like, just great. I mean, aside from like video games where you like build an island or whatever, you know, that like you can't lose, you can do whatever you want. I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, like the thing that you've just described, like,
yeah, there's no way to lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you play it anyway. I want to play it every day now. Just have my daily Hordle and just be like, hey, got it right again.
I'll try to find the actual link. We can maybe put it in the description.
I mean, the only other thing, the next thing that pops into my mind is a game you can't lose that you know the answers to that you play every day is the Rosary. You know, like,
oh sure,
you know,
yeah, okay.
There's something very deeply religious about that, and then even the 6 o'clock news too. Like, talk about a game you can't win that you play every day.
Oh,
sort of. I mean, kind of right. It's kind of the opposite. It's
hot
like it's
take
just a
of the
game.
news.
Take that.
Wow.
Phil Donahue.
The news is a sham.
I don't know if it's a sham, but you can't win it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you can't beat it. You just sort of let it happen.
That'd be great, though, if someone did win the news. If it was like, the weather's fantastic. The sports are cool. We got a good blooper in there.
Locally,
no murders.
A squirrel saved an old woman's life by dialing 911.
Yeah, this obese cat is losing weight on a treadmill in the water. We won the news.
The whole community came together to fund this obese cat's weight loss journey.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Politics is canceled. There's no more politics. We won the news. We
won the news, everyone. Everyone gather around. Get in here, Jem. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We just did it. We won the news. The news is over. We beat it. The news so good.
I'll tell you my new late night is watching just news bloopers on YouTube. They're like 35 minutes, and I like go to sleep to them sometimes. They're incredible. And I it's like one of the only things that will consistently make me laugh until I'm like in tears It's just beautiful.
God, have you seen the one of the woman in the thing full of turkeys and the turkey like pecks her on the ass? And she's like, stop it. And then these 40 turkeys all together go, oh, and like make turkey noises and freak out. And then
that's the kind of stuff I love.
And then immediately, yeah.
There's this one. Wait, immediately what happens?
No, then she just freaks out. Sorry, I fed back my I fed back my system when I did that turkey noise.
Oh, that's
my
amazing.
GarageBand was like, something is wrong.
Is there a turkey in there?
Are you trying to record with 40 turkeys in the room? We don't recommend that. And then she just looks at the camera with this look like, fuck me, I'm standing in the middle of 40 wild turkeys. I should not be doing this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love
exactly.
that
It's
shit.
that just like live stuff. I love it.
What's it to you, weatherman?
The one that I've been enjoying, I love turtles. The one I've been enjoying a lot that I surprisingly haven't seen until now is where this lady was struck by lightning, but she survived, and she's in the hospital, and they go to interview her. They like set up the whole introduction. It's not going to be funny how I explain it. You just need to look it up. But when she's talking, the actual footage is glitching. So she's
no.
They like introduce this woman that got struck by lightning, and then they cut to her, and she's like, and then it goes right back to the newscaster, and he's like, well, that's not how she actually sounds, but it's beautiful. You got to look at it. It's not a thing you can even describe.
That's cool. I mean, those things are glorious, and the fact that they go beyond that description. Oh, man. See that 82-year-old woman who beat the shit out of a guy who tried to break into her house like 2 weeks ago?
No, but I want to see that.
This dude just broke into a fucking bodybuilding grandmother's house.
Hell
and
yeah.
she was just like, he was like, haha, old lady, I'm going to take her stuff, I guess. And she just whipped the crap out of him and then called the cops and the paramedics. They were like, hey, she was like, hey, this dude broke into my house and I whooped his ass. Come get him.
And heal him.
Yeah.
Take that.
He needs help.
Yeah. Also, here's a little compassion on top. Get out of my house. Get off my plane.
I forgive you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. And I never want to see you again.
Ice cold, man. Yeah. I think honestly, this is it. This is right here what I think the strip is just like reminding us to do is stop, look around, right? Soft focus on things, let all those things sort of come in and inform your worldview, celebrate them, and be worried about them in equal measure. It's just like you can stop moving for a second and let everything else move.
Yeah. And that repetitive stuff, this late night show, 6:00 news every night, doing the thing. Sometimes you gotta look outside of that. Look at the gaps on either side of that thing.
Absolutely.
Give your brain
a chance to fill stuff in, right? You have to change your focus every once in a while to get the brain to not just glitch out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You can't just get stuck in. You can't just play Wordle and that's it. You have to, switch your focus around. Even if you know you're going to win it. Yeah,
yes,
to one thing and then the other, so that your brain is at least getting exercise.
Yeah, and you're slowing down. It's all about slowing down. I think
so too. Sometimes right now, I think that's where certainly you and I are at. Although I am not about to slow down. It's not happening. I'm about to get on a plane.
Yeah, you're about to ramp up.
I'm about to get on a plane
in a slow way
and fly to. Well, I'm going to go to a concert, which is sort of a communal experience, right? In the woods, and I'm going to be watching music and camping for 3 days, and I bet you I eat a hallucinogen, maybe two.
I think that's going to happen.
And think deep thoughts, but that'll be I'm going to think deep thoughts and look at a fucking mountain and be like, hell yeah. And honestly, it might be I might be you're getting older when your favorite hallucinogen is 20 milligrams of edibles, and that's fucking fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll look at the mountain and be like, yeah, man. I can talk to that mountain without eating these mushrooms. What's up, mountain? I know your deal.
Yeah, I can sense you.
Good to see you. I'm going to go listen to Joni Mitchell now. The end. Yeah, the world's on fire. How about yours?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're all going to be okay because we're here and we've got each other. And yeah, I think it's time we just take a page out of old Garf's book for this week, right? And head to bed. Maybe sleep this one off.
Yeah, slow it down. Get outside of your routine.
Yeah.
See what happens.
And like, you don't have to speedily do that either, right? Like, just saunter outside of your routine. What's going on over here? You're at a party and you get tired of the conversation in your corner. You just walk over to the people by the dip. Sup?
Oh, gosh. The dip people? Don't go near the dip people. I'm sorry. I agree with that analogy, but do not go near the dip people.
Oh, what's going on over here by the dip? No big deal.
No,
We're just trying
Alex.
to put together a horde to take over a whole continent.
No.
You want in?
I warned you. Why'd you take me here? Why'd you take me to dip people?
Oh, cool. See you later, guys. I'm not into that. Bye.
Yeah, okay. All right, good.
It's cool, Paul. There's lots of other people at this party.
Oh, I got a little worried there for a second.
No, that's cool, man. We'll let them.
Well.
They've got all 7 of their layers, dude. They're doing their thing. They're in it.
Hey, you know what? Even if it was scary, I'm glad I had a different experience.
Yeah, man. Let's go drink a LaCroix on the back porch and look at the stars.
Hell yeah! All right.
Fuck yeah.
I only drink Waterloo, but that's cool. Just pineapple.
Shit's
Waterloos.
better, dude.
Yeah, it's the new LaCroix
with taste. Yeah. Well, I'm out. Our Alex Murray.
I'm Pashy.
Man, the goddamn, what was the clean air? Paul, follow Paul for the best vanity plates in New York, or his story. And it's glorious.
Thank you.
And somebody had one. We are weirdly, I mean, it's always Monday when we record, but we're recording on an earlier Monday than it would be. And New York is in a campfire right now. And what did you found? You found a Tesla that said like clean air.
I love air.
I love
the
air.
Tesla says I love air, and then I found another one that said positivity.
So good.
I was like, I need both of these to be in the world now.
Fucking good. It's such a weird, like, talk about a weird, like, tarot card thing, right? Like, just like always. I love it. Every time I see that you've got story updates, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Hit me with this knowledge, the world.
They're everywhere. Well, the other thing, it's becoming a problem for me because a lot of times I'll take a picture of them while I'm driving. So I need to start, but I missed one today at the end of the day, too. It was an amazing day for vanity plates. And it said, chase me.
Oh, God.
And I tried, but I didn't.
The White Rabbit was driving
dangerous.
a fucking Subaru, man.
Yeah, it was white. It was a white car. Yeah, it was. It was the Rabbit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got away.
You could have gone all the way down to the Red Pills, Neo.
I know. I regret it.
Yeah, well,
but yes,
time.
follow me for New York's vanity.
Hell yeah.
plates.
I'm at our Alex Murray on TikTok. I tried to make a TikTok while driving today because I looked to my right on the BQE and New York was fucking not there. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll make a TikTok about this right now. And I almost died 3 fucking times. So I was like, maybe we slow down, buddy. Maybe our brain can't fill in all that much information at once, pal.
Too many gaps. Yeah.
Maybe 80 fucking miles an hour is not the time to let Jesus take the wheel. Jesus, who's never driven before and has no idea what a car is.
Oh, hot take.
Arguably the worst person to give the wheel to.
That's very true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Sandals. I mean, come on.
Shit's gonna get all caught up in your brake.
Yeah. Jeez.
I don't understand. Oh, yes. Well, until next time, go soft focus.
Ooh, mind the gaps.
Put a bunch of LSD in your headband.
Whoa.
Lasagnaste.